What's up, everybody? Josh Powell here. We got another episode of Amateur Pool, and today we've got a match between myself and Mr. Jeremy Childers. We are using the APA 9-ball scoring system, so we're playing by points. It's fun sometimes to see where I still match up in the APA, even though I haven't played it in a while, nor can I play it. But Jeremy's a skill level 8, so technically he goes to 65. I'm a skill level 9, so I go to 75. I think that was me that just broke. Looks like I've got to look at the one, but not much shot. I don't think there's an open pocket for it here, so we're about to get started. I'll probably play it safe here, I would imagine. Bring the cue ball back down around that way. Yeah, I could have hit that harder, though. I don't think I hit that hard enough. I left him a shot. Yeah, a little harder. If that bounced into there or over there, I'm looking good. But when you underhit it, man, it's not that great, you know? It's not that great. I left Jeremy a shot. Jeremy's a pretty good shot, too, man. I've played him a lot over the years. He's a good shot. He's one that you can't take lightly because he will get out on you. All right, he made that one with ease. And if you keep in mind, we got dead ball count here. Of course, the actual ball count and score is here and here. I'm going to 75. He's going to 65. So that's the best I can draw. It's the best I can write with a mouse. You know what I mean? Get off my back, bro. It's the best I can do. All right, it looks like he can see this too, but I don't think it goes past the 6 there. So I don't know what he's going to do. Personally, I would probably play it into the 6 and let it drift this way and put a little bottom outside on the cue ball and send the cue ball back down around this way. That's what I would like to do if I were in this position, but I don't know what he does, man. We're going to see. We're going to see what he does here. He's got that bright glove, man. That glove is bright. Look at that thing. Freaking road construction sign or something. He played a safety too, but he hit it too hard. If he would have hit that softer and just left the cue ball back in there somewhere and held the cue ball here, he would have been golden. But he left me a shot. Problem is, look at this 3-ball up here. I can't really get to it, so I'm probably going to play a safety back, I would imagine. Yep. Oh, I might have gave him the gap. I think I did. I gave him the gap perfect. He can shoot this ball up in the corner. But again, this 3-ball, not easy. So it may not benefit him to try to make this 2-ball unless he can cut it into the side with a little bit of top and get that cue ball to come up this way. That's the only way I would actually play this ball. Otherwise, I wouldn't try to make it. I would play another safety. He did try to make it. But see, even if he had made it, look where he would have ended up with no shot. I think he still ended up all right, though, because he doesn't really leave me a good shot here. I can touch the 2, I think, but I can't really make it anywhere. So what am I going to do? You know, I can't even really play a good safety here. I just got to make a good hit. Oh, I'm going to get lucky. I'm going to get lucky. I think I might have got lucky. I don't think he can see past that 4. Maybe he can, but I think I might have got a little lucky. Your boy got some Irish, you know. Got a little Irish in me from time to time. My wife's got a little Irish in her from time to time. To Family Channel, Josh, stop talking like that. Stop talking like that, bro. All right, he made that 2. Now he's looking pretty good. He's got 2-1, but that 3-ball does not go past that 7. I don't think. Anyway, maybe wrong, but I don't think it does. He maybe could try to play the combo and put the 7 down there, but I don't think that's realistic either, man. I don't think he has a realistic shot here, to be honest. Is he going to try to bank it cross-side, maybe? He is. Yep, tried to bank it cross-side, and that was a very good attempt. That was a tough shot, man. He played it good. And give me a little non-sponsored drink, man. Pause for the cause, you know. Monster, call me up, though. We'll get some sponsorships going. All right, so I finally got a shot. I made the 3, pulled it back a little for the 4. Just a stun over off the rail for the 5. Easy peasy, or just stun forward like that. I got almost the wrong angle on this 5. I might still be able to stop it and just shoot the 6 in the left corner. Yeah, because I had the wrong angle, instead of stopping it, I was afraid the cue would drift over, so I drew it back and out for a better shot on the 6. Now this is a little bottom with left. Come out this way. A little too hard, though. I hit it too hard. Now I'm either looking at a thin cut or a bank. I kind of like the bank better, but Depends on how I'm feeling at the table, I guess. I went for the cut, yeah. That cut was pretty thin, man. I think, honestly, the bank probably had a higher percentage for me, but like I said, depends on how I feel at the table. If I feel good about the cut, then I'll shoot the cut. You know, if I feel good about the bank, I'll shoot the bank. If I don't feel good about either of them, which is the case 99% of the time, I just choose one, you know? Toss a coin. Pick heads or tails, and I pick one. That's it. That's it, bro. There's no secret to it, you know? You just choose one. You have to choose one. You have to do something. You can't just not do nothing. All right, I left him a long cut. You know, he can back cut this and send the cue ball with center ball. We'll come around this way. Yeah, he didn't do it. He put bottom on the cue ball, so it went straight back and forth. Ooh, and he left me a tough shot, man. You know what makes this shot tough? The shot itself is very tough, but I have to put top inside English to get the cue ball to come this way for shape. That's what makes it real tough, and I got to watch that scratch over here. Yeah, see, I stood back up or readjusted myself because the shot's uncomfortable. It's not easy. I did okay with it, though. A little hard, maybe. Yeah, a little hard, and I got a tough cut on this 9, but that was a pretty good deal just to make that shot like that. It was not easy for a gentleman such as myself, you know. All right, this is for the thin cut and straight top to make sure I don't scratch. I don't want to put no side spin on this one, but I would like to make it, you know what I mean? Look, I'm not even going to make him shoot because that cue ball was coming down here. It was going to leave him a nice, easy shot. So I said, go for it, bro. It's yours. We got a score of 6-4 after the first rack. Remember, I got to give him a 10-ball spot. He only goes to 65. I go to 75. So the fact that we're so close, I mean, it's only the first rack, so it's hard to say. But as of right now, he's beating me, technically. Technically, he's beating me, you know, the technicalities of it all. The technicalities of it all, he's beating me. Let's see if I can come back, man. We got 0 dead balls, dead huevos, you know. Those are eggs, actually. I don't know why. I think it's slang for balls, you know, but a different kind of balls, you know, the non-family channel kind. You know, we don't talk about them here much. Yeah, because this is indeed a family event. I don't know why I always say that. This is definitely not a family channel, but it makes more fun, you know. It's called a family channel. Makes it more fun. He had a good attempt at that cut, didn't make it, and I think he actually got some love on his leave here, because if I want to hit that, I either got to come off the rail and hit it, or I got to curve around there and hit it. Looks like I'm coming off the rail. Made a good hit. Let's see where it ends up. Ends up with a perfect shot for my opponent. You know, that's exactly how I planned it. You know, I figured, hey, I'm going to make a good hit here because I don't want to give him ball in hand, but I do want to leave him the easiest shot possible. So that's how I played it, you know. You know, comment down below if you play it that way sometimes. I know we all do. I definitely play it that way. I like to make it as easy as possible on the guy I'm playing against. You know, in case you don't know, I'm being sarcastic, bro. It's called sarcasm. You know, don't ask me to spell it. I can't. It's a lot. It's a lot of words, a lot of letters. You know, it's a lot of syllables, a lot of stuff like that. All right, I hope everyone's having fun out there, man. Hope everyone had a good Easter Sunday or Resurrection Sunday, whatever you want to call it, or if you Passover, I guess, if you want to call it that. Or if you don't celebrate at all, hope you just had a good weekend, man. Hope you had a good weekend. Oh, he missed the shot and left me beautifully. It's not even Christmas time, but he's giving me a present, man. I appreciate you, Jeremy. Thank you, bro. I needed it. I needed that gift, you know. This is kind of tricky. I'm going to hit it off to the right side with lots of right spin and try to come down this way. Oh, see, I put too much top. I got lucky, though. Ran into the... I didn't get lucky because the 6 blocked up the 2. If the 6 didn't block up the 2, I would have been golden, but it did, so I'm not, you know. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. I can't even hit this clean. I got to come off the rail, and it's still a hard ball to hit clean without touching that 6. I did okay with it, though. I'm going to get lucky, it looks like. Yep. Got a little luck behind the 8 or behind the 9 ball. You know, it's funny. I'm a skill level 9. He's a skill level 8, and so far, it's not really looking like it. Granted, we have had some funky layouts where we played some safeties, had some tied up balls, so We haven't had much opportunity yet to really showcase what we can do. But as of now, it's not looking good, man. It's not a super long match, so I know we play better. Just stick around. Stick around, man, and we will play better. He's thinking about what he wants to do here, and he doesn't have a ton of choices, really. He's just going to make a good hit and see what happens. If he would have got some love and hit that ball on the other side, he might have drifted the cue ball over here behind the 3 and sent that ball up table, but that's not the way it worked out. But he did not leave me a shot, you know? He did not leave me a shot. I don't know why I said it like that. That's the weirdest way I could have said it, but that's the way I said it. So deal with it, bro. Just deal with it, you know? All right, I make a good hit. Ooh, that was pretty crafty. I didn't even see that right here with my own eyes, but apparently at the table I saw it. Played a nice little carom there to make the 8. Don't have a great shot on the 2 here, though. Not much of a great shot on the 2. Not much of a good shot at all. I could try a combo probably. No? Okay. Oh, played again. Didn't even see that with my own eyes right here. You know what I mean? I'm seeing all types of stuff at the table I'm not even seeing here at the video. Still pretty good shots though, man. You know, starting to come alive. Those first 2 shots were pretty nice. And that one right there was just a long straight shot, which I had to hit because if I don't hit it, I'm in trouble. Okay. Nice little stun there just to get myself off the rail a little bit. That works out. Now I got a little cut into the side, and I got to play this real soft and just leave my cue ball right in there to cut the 7. Or play it firmer and come back for this corner up here, which works out nice. I ran it a little too far. I may actually end up cutting this one here and just sending the cue ball up and down this way. It's probably a better, yeah. Oh, it might be too hard. I might scratch. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're not going to talk about it, you know. We're going to pretend like it didn't happen, and we're going to move past it, you know. We don't want to talk about stuff like that around here. It's a family channel. We're not going to talk about those shortcomings. All right, he broke. Looks like he made a ball, just one. And he's got to look at this, at the 1 ball, but I don't think really he's got a feasible shot on anything. I would play this kind of easy with right spin, hit about half ball with right spin, and try to get the cue ball to come over this way. Oh, he tried banking at the 1. Bank kick carom combo is what he just did. A jump bank kick carom combo shot. It's crazy. Crazy shot, bro. Crazy shot, Jeremy. All right, top left. I'll come around for the 2 in this corner, but I got to careful this scratch here. Make sure you don't hit it hard enough to scratch because it goes that way. All right, this one I'm either going to roll forward up into here for the 4 or I'm going to stun. Okay, I stunned. I didn't know if there was enough angle really to stun. When there's not much angle and you want to stun like that, you have to hit it really hard. And a lot of times you end up bobbling the pocket. So I try to avoid that stun shot if I can, unless I'm feeling real good. Inside English here probably to shoot the 5 in the side next. Yep, little inside spin. That would be right spin on that shot. For those guys who don't know inside and outside, that would be right spin. Top right on this one. Come around this way. Oh, no, I put inside on that shot. I must have been feeling good here, man, because that's a shot you normally wouldn't hit inside spin on. You would normally play outside and come around like that. But that inside spin worked well for me, and I'm still shooting, still at the table. You know what I'm saying? That's where you want to be, at the table. You don't want to be sitting in the chair. You can't win from over there. But you can win sitting at the table. Inside English again, man. Oh, am I going to hit that? I am, but I still got a shot in the side, so I think I'm okay. I can either stop it right there or play a little top. I stopped it. Pretty good. Pretty good. I think I'm going to make this 9 ball. I doubt I'm going to miss this 9 ball. Knock on wood. You know? I don't know if that comes through or not, the knock on wood part, but basically if you didn't get the joke, I'm knocking on my head because my head's made of wood, you know? I don't know. It's an old dad joke that I like to tell. I find myself telling more and more dad jokes the older I get. And not only am I telling them, you know, because I've told dad jokes for a long time, but I actually find them funny the older I get. That's how I know I'm getting old, you know. Because dad jokes are now funny. I don't tell them as a joke. I tell them because I think they're funny now. That's stupid. Anyway, back to the match, guys. Stop distracting me. See what happens when you distract me? I miss shots. I miss my banks, you know. Ooh, see that little table roll? That ball came like this and then rolled right at the end like that. I've got to get my table re-leveled. I've got to level my table. My felt's about time to be redone too, so. My table needs some love, man. My table gets a lot of use, a lot of use. I say my table gets more use than most pool hall tables. If I had to bet, I would bet on it. My table gets used 4 to 6 hours every day, I bet. Some days, you know, less, but some days more. He's going to run this all the way up the rail. It's a tough shot. Ooh, he did good with the leave, though. Look at that. Left me hooked. A little hooksy. A little hooksy-booksy, baby. Right behind the 6. That monster got me all juiced up, boys. I'm feeling fired up. Feeling fired up, man. I just ordered myself a new sweatshirt with my new logo down there. You see it? I don't know if you guys can see it. Of course you can see it because I circled it and I'm drawing arrows at it. I ordered myself a new sweatshirt and I'm waiting on it to come in. I'm excited. I like that. I've always liked that hand logo. So when I first started short rail, I had that hand logo similar. It was the same logo. It was just rudimentary. It wasn't done professionally. I actually created it on paint and it looked horrible. But that was the first logo I ever did. And, but I've actually recently paid a graphic designer, graphic arts, whatever you want to call those people, to redo it in a more professional manner. So now the lines are clean. It's got a drop shadow. The short rail font is better. So I'm reselling that logo on t-shirts and sweatshirts at shortrail.com, along with my other logos, of course. But I'm excited about this one, man, because I love that hand logo shooting the pool ball. So when I get mine, I'm going to wear it on video, and we can all see it together, you know. Anyway, enough of that. Enough talking about stupid stuff. Back to the match. That was a good shot there. I used the spin to send the cue ball up. That's one, it's easy to overhit that because you don't think about the fact that that spin you put on there is actually going to make the cue ball pick up speed off the rail. So a lot of people tend to overhit that shot. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Oh, 2-rail bank. You know, I should have known I was going to 2-rail bank it. It was really the only feasible place to make that ball, man. It's the only feasible place to make that ball, bro. The old 2-rail bank shot. Man, jeez. I surprised myself with that one. Of course it was luck, little Timmy. Of course it was luck. I'm joking. It was a horrible shot. I got lucky, man, and I felt bad for about a half a millisecond, and then I got over it. Oh, I tried to cheat that in there because I was worried about that 7. Worried about that 7. I don't know if I left him a clean shot or not. It kind of looks like the 5 might be in the way. We're going to find out. We're going to find out real quick. Real quick. Like probably within the next 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's hooked. It's hooked. That's why he's jacking up. Nice curve, nice hit. That was not easy to do without hitting the 7 or the 5. That was nice. That was nice. Nice shot. He left me a look. Am I going to carry him the 6 or am I going to do something with a safety? Safety. Oh, not much of a safety though. Look at this. I think I was trying to get him behind the 8 ball probably, would be my guess. I don't know for sure what I was thinking there, you know, because most of the time I don't even know what I'm thinking right now. So I definitely don't know what I was thinking there, but my guess, I was trying to get behind the 8, you know, and left it perfect for him. Left him perfect. That was a good shot right there, man. Good shot. Little bounce off for the 2 in the side. That looks good. All he's got to do is stop here, and he'll have the 4 ball down in the corner. Now, he's got to be careful with this one because of where the 5 ball is at. He might be able to cheat this and draw this way. He tried to stun short side. Yeah, because it was too much angle to try to draw it back this way. His draw probably would have came straight up. So instead, he just tried to stun it over, which is a good shot, man. He just over cheated the pocket and bobbled it up. you know, bobble, like a big bobblehead, like a little bobblehead, you know. All right, make this, do I come on the right? I probably put right spin to come on the right side of the 5. No, I was worried about the scratch, so I just went short side as well. That was a good, smart play. I mean, I could have put right spin to come this way, but I was so close to the rail, I would have had to use top right, and that takes away some of the right spin. So there's a good chance I could have came into that pocket. That's why I ended up putting left and playing it short side over there. It was a smart way to play it, I think. Okay. I don't know if I can cut this. Can I cut the 7 clean without hitting the 9? If not, I got a banky bank. You know, the old banky bank. You know what you already know. You know. You already know what I'm talking about with the banky bank. Oh, wow. Wow, that surprised the heck out of me, bro. Family channel. Surprised the heck out of me that I banked that to the center pocket. But hey, it worked out, man. And obviously I'm feeling okay right now because I am on a roll. I am on a roll. It's 35-12. I'm not giving him much of a chance yet. But we got a lot of match left to play. I'm going to 75. He's going to 65. Let's see. Let's see what happens. We got 1 dead ball. I'm not sure where that came from because I wasn't paying good enough attention, you know, because I'm too broke to pay attention. Can't do it. Too broke to pay attention, you know. That reminds me, if you want to support the channel, bro, get some short rail gear. You know, check out shortrail.com, and you get a cool shirt and support the channel. Yeah, back to the match, bro. Back to the match, man. Back to life. Back to reality. All right, man. What about, I got the jump cue out here. That's a tough jump for a gentleman such as myself. Think. That 6 ball is awfully close. Yeah, so I'm going to dart jump this one. A, because I'm too short to reach it. And B, because it's such a quick jump. I can jump faster and higher with a dart than I can with a regular jump. Did a good job hitting it, man. Didn't really get much love from it. Didn't make the shot. If I had made the shot, though, look at that. Look at the 4 ball would have been great. But instead, I left him a good look here. So he'll be able to make that in there with a little bottom left and bring the cue ball back this way is what I would guess. Oh, he put straight. He didn't put left spin on it. He just hit stun and came over here for the long shot on the 4, which is okay, but now the shot to get to the 5 is very difficult. Yeah. Yeah, he used top, and the reason that didn't work is because he was hitting so close to the 5, right? But if he would have used stun there, the cue ball would have came this way and then back this way. He would have had to hit it a lot harder, so it would have been a tougher way to make the ball. Double kissed on that. Is he going to get safe? He sure is. Yeah, he double kissed the 5 and got a good safety. I don't know what I'm going to do here, man. There's not a whole lot I can do, you know, except pray. Poke and pray. The poke and hope. You know, the spray and pray. You know, just like my wedding night. Spray and pray. Family channel. Just stop. Stop. Don't laugh at that. It's not even funny. It's not even funny to begin with. And you know it's bad. I'm the family channel. I'm not supposed to be talking like that. I'm not supposed to be talking like that, man. All right. You can recognize Jeremy with the bright, you know, visibility glove. That's so if he plays pool at night next to a highway, he doesn't get ran over. That's why he's got a bright yellow glove like that. You know, it's better safety first. Better safe than sorry. Better be safe than sorry, you know. I think he has an orange one too, but I'm not 100%. Not 100% sure about that. I may just be making it up, probably. He is looking good to get out on this rack, though. I'll tell you that. He's on the rails. He would love to make this with bottom and just bring the cue ball right here, but he's on this rail, so he's not going to be able to put bottom. So really, he's got to use top, and if he uses top, the top's going to run this way and maybe hit the 9. He's got to kind of punch it, man. Good shot. I'm just going to take a second right now on this video and shout out Tom Snodgrass. Snodgrass. I don't know, bro, you got a weird last name. But you're the man. Thank you so much for joining my live streams, man. And you're the man, bro. Thank you. And anybody else out there who wants maybe a shout out, you know, join the live streams, bro. I do live streams every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, and periodically in between. So if you want to catch me live, man, catch me live and chit chat with me, you know, do what you want to do. But Tom, you're the GOAT. Thank you. All right, back to the match now. That's enough about Tom. Back to the match, man. Back to the match. All right, there's not a whole lot I can do to hit this one. Oh, never mind. It's not me shooting. You know, it's Jeremy shooting. Thanks a lot, Tom. Throw me off my game, bro. Jeremy's shooting right now. Let's see what he can do. I think we are playing with a push out, so it's probably he's pushing out. Nice. Yeah, he pushed out there, but I doubt I'm going to shoot this. Yeah, I right away told him to shoot it because he didn't even leave me alone. I can't even jump that. You know, it's a kick shot. And even if he makes the kick here, cue ball goes this way, and he, doesn't have a shot at the 2. So, yeah, man, it's good. Good attempt. I mean, he made a good hit, just not a whole lot he could do there, right? And he didn't leave me much of a shot. I might actually try to kick behind this sucker and make that 1 ball over here. Oh, I did. I could cut it? Wow. Wow. I don't know why I'm that surprised. It wasn't that big of a deal, but it was a tough shot, and I didn't even think I could cut it, man. I didn't even think I could cut it. It was a good shot. Yep. Okay. We're rolling. We're rolling. Am I going to, and if I'm feeling really good here, I will go for that bank combo. Otherwise, if I'm not feeling great, I'll probably play the safety and send the cue ball this way. We'll see what I do. Okay. I didn't do either. I just did a dumb shot. I might have left him tough, though. I don't know if he can cut that into the side or not. If he can, he doesn't have to worry about the scratch. He'll hit the 6, cue ball drift over here. The 6 is going to hit the 3 and push the 3 towards that pocket. So he may end up with a good shot. Even if he can make it. I don't know 100% if he can cut this in or not, though. We're going to find out right now. Yeah, he can. Of course he can cut it in. I was just making it dramatic. I knew he'd cut it in. I had no idea he could cut it in. Yeah. All right. I don't see a lot here, though. Maybe 2-rail bank. Safety. Yeah, safety was a smart play there. He just overhit it. He overhit it a bit, man, and that's it. He overhit it a bit, and that is it. All right, I'm laughing it up, probably because I'm up 41-22, and yeah, see if I can finish this off, man. I think I need 33 points. He has to get to 65, so he needs like 43 points or something. So I'm beating him up pretty good right now. Let's see if we can continue to do that. Like I said, I don't let off one bit with Jeremy because he will come back. He will come back and he will beat me, man. He is a good shot. He had a little trouble getting warmed up. We played 3 sets this day. You saw me post 1. This is the second one. I've got 1 more. And he was getting more and more warmed up with every set too. So we'll see how it ends up going with this one and the last one. Okay, finish that rack. That's good. So we're looking at, 47-22 with 1 dead ball. The math is right. So this number, and this number should always equal 10 when you're at the end of a rack. Should always equal 10. So 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 1 is 10 at the end of that rack. That's how I know the math is right. That's how I know we're keeping score correctly. You know what I mean? Ooh, I was trying to cut that into the 7, and I didn't actually hit the 1 until after I came off the rail. Left him a shot, but it's over top of the 6, so it's not easy. he made a good attempt at it, you know, left me tough. I think, again, if I'm feeling good, I will bank this into the 7. If I'm not feeling good, I will bank it more up this way and leave it in the middle of the table and send the cue ball this way, either over there, or if I can come less angle and send it over there, even better. So I hope you guys could see all that, you know, look like a spaghetti bowl. Sorry about all the, you know, the drawing with the telestrator. It's not even really a telestrator. I don't know why I call it that. Oh, I did. I shot it. I made it. I shot it and made the combo, the bank combo, bro. And honestly, I may have left myself a pretty okay shot coming up at that 1 ball from this corner pocket. It's not going to be easy, man. So this is a 75. I got to go to 75. Jeremy's got to go to 65. He is a skill level 8. I am a skill level 9, or I was last time I was able to play APA before they gave me the boot. If you don't know why they kicked me out of the APA, search my channel for videos and search suspended. I've got 2 videos on there explaining why I was suspended and then how it went with my appeal, because I did appeal it. I had no reason to be suspended. So watch those videos. It's a good watch, and it may make you think about how the APA does business, bro. They're dirty dogs over there. Dirty dogs. So even if I was able to play in the APA, it would take a lot for me to give them my money again. You know what I mean? It would take a lot. I do miss the camaraderie. It's fun, but I just can't support an organization like that. Oh, Jeremy, I can't believe you missed that shot, bro. That's unlike you, but that's what you get. Go sit down. Let me get to work, you know? Just kidding, Jeremy. Just kidding, man. Just joking, bro. What am I going to... I'm probably going to bank this one too, I assume. You know, I banked that last one. It worked out nice. If I bank this one, I got to be careful about that 6 ball. If I use top with some right and get lucky and go like this, it's possible that I could shape it. Or I got to use inside spin and try to avoid that scratch and then bounce back this way. Either way, it's not easy. The shot is easier than the shape on this one. Or I could bank it to the side pocket maybe. Yeah, I went to that pocket. Love my scratch. Yep. Less right spin. I needed less right spin to hit here, and I needed to hit it harder, and I could have came around like this. But instead, I put more right spin and bloop, right into the drink. That actually made that sound when it fell into the pocket. It went bloop, you know.
You sure about that?
I don't know. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It should be illegal to have this much fun, just making a video and watching a pool match with my friends, you know. I got my friends watching a match with me, man. It's a good time. I like it to play pool a lot, you know. Life is pretty okay sometimes, man. Sometimes, and then when you think it's pretty okay, it comes around and kicks you right in the tooth, you know, knocks the tooth out. And then you think, man, life sucks. But then it gets to be okay again. It's like a roller coaster, bro. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. I'm no philosopher. Back to the match. Back to the match, bro. Jeremy's trying to make a comeback here, man. He's pushing. He's pushing for the comeback. He wants it. He wants to beat me so bad. I can taste it, you know. Left himself a thin cut on this 9, but it's one that he's probably going to be able to handle, I'm sure. Pretty sure he can make this happen, Captain. Yeah, there it is. All right, he's got 29. So look, we're at the end of a rack. 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 2 is 20. So it always equals 10, multiples of 10. That's how you know the math is mathin'. You know, the arithmeticin is mathin'. He's got a good look at that 1, but that 2 is hard to get on. If he wasn't so close to this rail, he could put bottom with outside and come back this way for that 2. But being up against the rail like he is, that is very difficult. The only thing I would try to do here, if I make this ball center and just get the cue ball to bounce straight back and end up somewhere around the middle of the table, and at least you have a look at the 2. You can do something with it. That's what he tried to do too. He might have overhit it. Yeah, he overhit it a little bit. I'm not sure he can see the 2, if he bounced out far enough to see the 2 or not. Okay, he hit it, man. He could hit it clean, bank it. I think he got a little love right there at the end with that 7-ball rolling in my way. If that 7-ball, and he was laughing, he knew it. If that 7-ball hadn't rolled in my way, I had a nice shot. And I got to try to do the old jumper Rudy and shoot that 2-ball in. So this jump shot brought to you by Raven Q's. I don't know why I'm drawing it like that, bro. But Raven Q's, go to ravenq.com, use discount code Josh, and save yourself 10%, man. All carbon fiber, way cheaper than high-end carbon fiber. Look at there, almost made it, bro. Almost. You know, if we were playing horseshoes, I'd have been golden. But you know, we're not playing horseshoes, so it actually kind of sucked. You know, it is what it is, though. I like it. I like it, man. In fact, we'll be right back after these messages.
In the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back, Jack. Welcome back. All right, he's got a tough way here, man. I don't know if he can kick this with inside spin, or maybe he's going to try to come through here like that. This is not easy. He did pretty good with it. Oh, he would have had a good hit if he didn't hit that nipple point. I don't know. Family Channel, bro. Figure out what to call it. If he wouldn't have hit that, though, he would have came back down and hit the 2. But instead, he left me a nice, obviously, ball in hand shot, which I used to make the 2 and shape the 3. I'll use right spin on this one with a little top and probably come down into here for the side pocket. Okay, I used inside, so I used left spin. I've been using inside spin a lot in this match, I've noticed, and I usually don't use that much inside spin. Usually, if given the choice of inside or outside, I usually use outside just because it makes the shot a little easier. All right, so I may end up shooting this 6 over here in the side pocket, man. In which case I could use inside again. Yeah, I did. I used inside. I see, like, instinctually I would have said outside to come up that way. But, you know, at the table, I'm liking that inside English for whatever reason. Oh, I missed that shot. Oh, no, I didn't. I was just making it dramatic. You know, I wanted to play it off the point, off the carom, into the corner pocket. I like to keep him guessing. You know, he didn't even see that shot, I'm sure, but it was pretty, I mean, standard shot. Everybody knows that shot. Jeez. Just kidding, bro. I was so lucky. Just kidding, man. So lucky, but I'll take it. And I ended up getting out because of it. So we're up 57-31. So far, we're doing all right, man. Getting good grades. You know, future's so bright. Gotta wear shades. That was a great break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made 3 balls on the break. And look at this starter shot, man. That's beautiful. Starter shot with some right spin. Come out to about the middle of the table. Shoot the 3 next. With probably bottom outside and come back 2 rails like that for the 4. Yeah, man, looking good here. I may get out. I'm going to call it right now. You know, break. I'm going to jinx myself right now and call a break and run. You know, that way it doesn't happen because I'm going to jinx myself. I told you, bottom 2 rails right there. Look, speed looks perfect. Now I'll just draw back a little bit into here for that 6 ball. Okay, more stun than draw. That works out even better. So I can play this with top left and come around, which I did, yeah. Played it with top left. That's all right. I got pretty straight on this one, so I will just draw back. I don't have to draw back too far. I want to be around that side pocket. Perfect. Perfect. Perfecto. El Perfecto, not El Horrible. That's what they call me, Mr. Perfecto. Just kidding. Nobody calls me that, bro. I don't even call myself that. Nobody calls me Perfecto. Get out of here. What am I, a super villain? Get out of here. All right, 67-31. We got 7 plus 1 is 8 plus 2 dead balls is 10. Math is mathin'. Is this a dry break? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure enough, dry break, man. We're using a template rack. It's pretty unusual to get a dry break, you know, unless Jeremy's racking me bad, which he probably is, you know. We call it the Pontiac rack around here, you know. Pontiac's a hood, not too far, so we call it the Pontiac rack. I kind of grew up half in Pontiac, half in Lake Orion, so makes sense that I can put a Pontiac rack on somebody if I need to, but I don't. But Jeremy just did. Jeremy just did, man. Oh, that was a good cut. Not a bad cut there. It was not an easy shot. Not easy, being cheesy. What am I going to do with this now? Probably safety. Send the cue ball over this way. Yep. Yeah, perfect. That worked out nice, man. That worked out okay. Probably jump shot this if he wants, but he's not. He's going to kick at it. I like that. I like the kick. Oh, he hit the point. He's still going to get love. He is. Yeah, he still got a little love there, man. If he wouldn't have hit the point, though, this ball would have came up table like that, and he would have left me even tougher. I'm pulling out the Raven jump cue because I just need to jump that a little bit, and I'm going to try to make this in the side, man. Again, jump brought to you by ravencues.com. Discount code Josh. Oh, never mind. That jump was brought to you by Josh because it was horrible. Not Raven Q. That is a bad jump. You know what I do when I have just a small little jump like that? I find myself not wanting to overhit it. So I end up letting off my stroke, which is exactly what happened there. And then the ball just doesn't jump very well. You got to stroke through it to get that jump shot to work. And if you let off or hesitate on your stroke, no bueno. No bueno. All right, Jeremy's mounting his comeback. He's mounting his comeback, bro. He's not mounting anything else. You know, it's a family channel. Little Timmy, cut it out. I've told you many times before, bro. I'm gonna ban you from the channel. You keep it up. Who am I even talking to? Myself? That's so dumb. I'm talking to myself over here, man. Talking to my dumb self. All right, he ended up missing. I thought for sure he was going to get out there, but he bobbled motorboated the 5 ball. So now I got to make this 5, try to get on the 6. So I just came on this side of the 8, because if I try to go on that side of the 8, that 9 comes into play, and I could end up hooking myself. So I opted for a tougher shot on the 6. It may cost me, it may not. It cost me that time. It cost me. I had a little more angle on the 6, and honestly, it shouldn't have cost me. That should have been a pretty routine shot. But, you know, I'm an amateur, man. Sometimes I suck. Sometimes I play like a champion. Sometimes I play like a chumpion, you know. Chumpion. Let's hit the comments with chumpion. I love that. That's a good one. From champion to chumpion in one shot. From hero to zero. Champion to chumpion. All right, yeah, he's definitely going to make me pay. It looks like he's going to finish this rack. If he cuts this in there, which I'm sure he will, he'll probably just use a little top with left and come back over there and play the short side on the 9. That's the way I would do it anyway. Let's see. He may use inside spin. It's a little bit tougher to make the shot, but he did. Yeah. See, that's why I use outside spin instead of inside spin. He put inside spin, it deflected the cue ball and overcut the 8 ball. That's the reason he missed that shot, was that inside spin. If he used outside spin and just went short side on that 9, he likely would have made that 8 ball. Phew. All right. 74. Oh, no, 72. I only need 3 balls, guys. You know, I got 2 balls, but I need 3 balls. I don't know. It just is what it is, you know. I only got 2 and I need 3. That was the worst joke I've probably ever told in my life. No, I've definitely told worse jokes than that. Definitely told worse jokes than that before. Trust it. That's a fact, Jack. All right, another dry break. He's definitely putting the rack on me there because we're playing with a template, so there's no reason I should be dry breaking like that. You know, no reason at all except for that Pontiac rack that he's putting on me, the yak rack. Oh, he tried to thin the 2. I didn't even think he could see the 2. A little ball in hand. Oh, thanks for placing it exactly where I need it, Jeremy. That's pretty nice of you, man. You're a nice guy. I don't care what everyone else says about you, bro. You're all right. Just kidding. Jeremy's well-liked, man. He's a good dude. If you guys are in the area, I'm sure you probably know If you're in southeastern Michigan anywhere and you play pool, you may know Jeremy Childers. He's a good dude, a good shot and a good guy. I enjoy playing him, and we're going to play again soon. He wanted some rematch because, as you guys can tell already, I won this one. You know, it's not over yet officially, but it's over. You know what I'm saying? It was over like 3 racks ago. Just kidding, Jeremy. Just joking, bro. But he wants a rematch, so I'm going to give it to him, man. I'm going to get it to him. I'm going to give it to him. But first, we got to finish this one. And, man, if I keep playing like this, he may come back and beat me. I may be talking out of my rear end when I said I won. Because, man, if I keep playing bad shots like that, you just never know. You never know about these things. I did leave him tough here, though. I mean, he can cut there or there, but either shot is a little bit touchy. There's a scratch possible. Yeah. I think he did right by cutting it to that side because the scratch was far less likely over here. But he just missed the shot, you know. Now he left me a good shot at the 3. Make it with inside top right spin, inside spin. Came around 3 rails for a good shot at this 4. And this will be game. I don't even have to worry about shaping the 5-9 combo. We are golden there. All right, guys. That's it for your match. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. If you want short rail merch with my new logo, check out the link in the description, shortrail.com. You want a perimeter billiard light, guys, I got a discount code for you there as well. It's amateur pool, all uppercase, no spaces. And of course, the Raven discount code is Josh, Josh. You can use capital or lowercase j on that. Doesn't matter. All that stuff is in the description. Jeremy, thanks for letting me record, man. Thanks for playing. We're going to do it again soon. And everybody out there, thanks for watching, man. We appreciate you guys, and have a good one. Peace.